What'd you do with my badge?
It's my badge! Did you seriously not buy me a badge?
No. Hi and welcome to episode 57 of the Arya Bark Podcast. My name's Caroline.
Oh, and I am Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's great to have you here.
Yes, it is.
So, I should possibly mention, on Tuesday morning, I took ill and ended up back in the hospital. I am sporting some lovely bruises.
That's just your bling. No bruises.
She's got holes.
She's went got tattoos, guys. That's what it is.
Well, that one's healed up a lot better than the one on there. That actually hurts. I'm full of pinholes on my hand. I've got a lovely bruise on my hand. I've got a really nice bruise on my hand. Same problem as back in November. The hospital don't know what's wrong. I have to go back to the hospital to get some more tests done. Well, obviously there's a problem with my liver. But whatever keeps happening is affecting my liver and it's making my liver worse. So obviously they're needing to get on top of what's causing the problem to stop my liver from being even more damaged. You're not getting a tape measure, darling. You can't. So I was in hospital, and we all know what happened the last time I went into the hospital. I was sitting on a sock and I mucked it up. Do not knit. Knitting when high is not a thing you should do. I was given rather strong painkillers and Andrew's cardigan had 5 inches of put on it. And the pattern was completely off. I was adding decreases in where there shouldn't be decreases. And then I'd got to a part in the pattern, I was like, I don't know if that's right. So I ripped it back out. I would like to thank Mandy from Mouse's Makes, who very kindly helped me with the pattern, because reading that pattern just didn't work. So I'm not feeling 100%. I at the moment look like I've been drawn through a hedge backwards. I don't care. I am up and I have clothes on, which is a bonus. I am not allowed to go out for a couple of days. I have to stay at home. I need to do a COVID test tomorrow. Not happy.
To take your 5th hour. Why are you doing a COVID test?
Because the wee auxiliary had been in a room.
Let me. I'm not saying I don't want to go to work, but they can't stop me if I've got COVID.
Then another auxiliary had come in just as she handed me a cup of tea, and I literally took it off her and put it to my lips and started drinking, when the wee auxiliary nurse says, the woman in room
Yada
has just tested positive for COVID, and I was like, done with the cup of tea.
Because I don't want this to sound nasty or offensive, but I could see with your current medical luck for COVID today, Ian.
I have done really, really well. Obviously, because we're looking after Ryan's dad, it is really important that Ryan and I do not catch COVID. Don't get me wrong, Ryan's dad has had COVID in November, but his health isn't great. and being full-time carers to his dad, if we are both taken out with COVID, there is nobody to care for him.
I'll step up.
Will you step up?
I'll take the mantle.
Are you just going to jump on a bus at like 3 o'clock in the morning to like pick him up off the floor? So it is really important that we don't catch COVID. So the lovely doctor did advise to stay home for a couple of days just to be on the safe side. Do a test on Sunday, do a test on Tuesday. Well, I need to do a test on Tuesday anyway because I've got somebody coming out to the house on Tuesday. So we would have to test before she came anyway.
You got this?
The post-diagnostic team came to us on Tuesday to speak to me and Ryan about Jam. So, yes. Bravo.
You had any symptoms?
What?
Any symptoms?
No. After that I was given antibacterial. I was like, yeah, I'll just be taking those wipes, and if you touch something, I'll be
Just
like...
2 minutes. You got any, like, I don't know, like, I'm feeling lemon sip? Can I get just a wee drop of lemon sip and some water? Thank you. Don't do that. It's me being silly. I don't drink bleach.
That will be getting cut out. It was...
Can't get even disinfectants.
Aye, because you can't speak properly.
You can't disinfectant yourself because you can't drink alcohol. 1, you don't. 2, you can't because of the liver. You wouldn't be able to disinfect it yourself.
Maybe that's why my liver's cabbaged.
Why?
Because I'm proper obsessed with like hand sanitizer.
That's it. You're absorbing all that. All
I'm
that.
absorbing it through my
No.
skin. Do not breathe on me. Are you wanting to apologise to Karen for ignoring her? Hi, Karen.
Hi. I don't know why I'm not getting the message, but it has went through on Instagram. Jeez. But it's went through on the request side, and for some reason it never popped up. Normally stuff like that, generally when the message is sent, goes, oh, somebody's trying to message you. Nothing. I've also not replied.
Yes, I know.
I will reply.
There's no point replying.
Oh yeah, because I think I was asking how you were getting. Oh, so sorry. I am really sorry.
You just can't get stuff these days, Karen. That's what it is. You can find detailed show notes on the Arya Bark website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya Bark or my personal account, which is Saltra.
I am Tornboy21. I'm not looking at that.
We have our Ravelry group, which is the Arya Bark Podcast. We have a private group on the website for anyone who would like to take part in make-alongs and chatter and other stuff. And you can sign up by going to the community tab, then groups.
Helps if the mic's facing you, Mother. Why is someone right? I put that one hanging. I'm blaming you.
And I've lost my place. We'll ask you a few questions. Make sure that you're a crafter, and after that you just log in. We have an Instagram page, which is Arya Bark Designs. We have a Facebook page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
The Facebook page. I've lost it.
Let's not do sign language because that wasn't even sign language.
No, space.
We have a coffee page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
I don't know what coffee is. I know what coffee is, but I don't think that's that. So we are again still running.
And again.
And again and again and again. The two make-alongs, the first of which is the hashtag ABD StashSmash
2022.
Oh no, you flung me off because you've got the S and the T capitalised.
I know.
I was like, StashSmash? 2022. It started on the 1st of January and it ends on the 31st of December this year, obviously. It'd be a bit weird if it ended next year. Like, that'd be 2 years. It'd be long, make along. You must be a member of either the Ravelry group or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 2nd of April 2022. I don't know what year it is.
Yep.
Physical prize for the FO thread. The winner for that will be chosen by a random number generator. Then Mr. Bark and myself, which is an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. As long as it can be measured in metres, then it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, chinizing, crochet, weaving, spinning and cross stitch. It's not getting took out. You don't know, a new viewer might be a cross stitcher and feel,
so you keep saying, gonna hurry up.
If it can be measured in metres. Goes at your own discretion and you can increase and decrease whenever you like. And each person entering will have one FO thread post that all projects will be logged in.
Yes.
I did most of that off the top of my head.
Which means it's probably wrong.
I'd still fact check it. The next, I need to look at the name of this because I always muck up on it. Make along is the hashtag Yappy and Scrappy Blanket Make Along 2022. It started on the 1st of January, ends on the 31st of December. You must be either a member of the Ravelry group or the private group on the website for your interest to count. Physical prizes again the next physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 2nd of April. Physical prizes for the FO thread. The winner for that will be drawn by random number generator. Then Mr. Bark and myself, which is an entry each month from the chatter thread.
Yes.
Yes. That's where I am. And the runner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping again is encouraged. Please do. Rules. The only rule for the blanket is that it must be a minimum of 16 by 16 to qualify. Inches, sorry. And there's not a maximum size. That is the crafter's choice. So again, knit it for yourself, your cat, dog, and your room, house, street, country. You want to keep going and going. Just keep going and going. Like this bit.
Yes.
Like my knife. Shut up now.
Please. Make sure when you're putting your entries into the FO thread that you also stick them into the chatter thread to double your chances of winning a prize. This week we have coming in, going out, StashSmash and Whips. There is just a whole lot.
Whips.
There's just a whole lot of knitting,
yes.
And timestamps for each section can be found in the description box below.
Down under. Under the sea. Under the sea. Where there is comments and possibly questions under the video.
My first coming in is my Ukraine pin badge from Universe, and I've ordered you one.
Yeah. They never even told me they were up.
I did. and then forgot to remind you. This was a pre-order. £2 from the sale of the pins go to the Ukraine humanitarian appeal run by the DEC. I've got a pin. It's so cute.
Very cute.
Yes, very, very cute. So thank you to Craig for the pin badge. It's stunning. And I will go with the rest of my... Actually, I might stick that on the... Oh. If you're interested in any Universe products, they can be found on Etsy. I will leave links down in the description box. There will also be links in the show notes. Now, do you want to re-ask your question?
What question?
That question.
Yes, Mother. Why is there a happy birthday bag when it is... Insert the amount of days here to my birthday? 'Cause I don't know.
7 days.
Yes, Mother. Why?
Because Auntie Raylene sent you a present
Do you want a...
for your birthday.
Ooh. Oh, I couldn't be able to peek anyway. I can't see what's inside it.
I know, I purposely done that so you couldn't. Open it.
Alright. Woohoo! Thank you very much. Really. Really. Thank you so much. I love them.
Do you know what they are?
They're fox bags.
That's a needle case.
To be fair, I do need a needle case, because I'm not saying that my Knit Pro symphonies were sitting on my chest of drawers, but until they were in the project they were sitting on my chest of drawers.
That's a needle case for you.
No, it's not. It's a hat.
Is that your new hat?
It's a sailor hat. There's so much stuff in here. Or I can also put my notions pouch in here, because surely this is big enough that I can't lose. I'm saying surely and not definitely, because it's
Did you
me.
notice?
Yes, there's tiny wee fox on
The zipper. Zipper poo.
Joe. These are so nice. It's got a wee handle. And then there is a massive bag with, again, another wee fox in the zipper pull. And inside it is...
Oh no, she's pouch.
Oh, is this...
And that'll keep your other needle from getting lost.
Aye. Another wee notions pouch. I'll use this one for knitting, because then the other one I can use for my sewing stuff, because like...
So?
Yeah, for when I repair my jeans.
Alright.
Did I tell you I repaired my jeans with embroidery thread?
That's a thing.
What?
That's a thing.
I know. But I had to, because like my work doesn't sell any other thread. And they're like, you know that's embroidery thread. I was like, I've got a hole in my jeans. You don't sell normal threads, so what am I meant to do? Thank you, Raylene. I love them so much.
I seen the fabric and Raylene had seen it, and the first thing she thought it was you.
It's very, very foxy.
It's very foxy.
Very, very foxy. I don't know if I was trying to say I'm very foxy. My brain's not working.
Andrew's completely incapable of stringing two birds together.
Yes.
Raylene very kindly sent me a gift.
I take it there's stuff in it.
And there's a Malamute. Where's the Malamute? I think you see it better on this than the... And I've got an ostrich pouch as well.
No, it's there.
Oh, there it is. I knew it was on here somewhere. There's a Malamute.
Is that a proper Malamute? Because it looks like it's got the wee dots for the Akira.
No, that's a Malamute. And that is how Arya lies, with a big bushy tail. So thank you very much, Raylene. It is greatly appreciated. I got a wee fox on that.
Did you get a wee fox too?
And I got a wee set of wings on my notions pouch.
Oh, you don't have the too big... Well, you've got some of the dots. They're kind of on your eyebrow though. She's got the Malamute dots, look. It's just they're on her eyebrow.
Aye.
Not as predominant as a Malamute. You're so cute.
So tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Mothering Sunday.
Mothering Sunday. And...
Will you be murdering?
Will you be murdering?
Will you be murdering tomorrow, Mother? Will you be mothering tomorrow, Mother?
I'm always mothering Andrew.
And I'm always muttering.
Yes. Obviously, I'm still on a yarn ban. However, yarny gifts do not count. Well, they do count, but I never
to the
bought
staff, but not to getting bought.
I didn't buy them. And I don't need any more hand-dyed yarns. I don't need any more minis because I've got them coming out my ears. So I'd asked Andrew to pick me up some wool from Home Bargains, which we had a slight domestic over. Do you want to pick up the first one, Andrew?
That helps if I show it the right way.
Yep.
These are actually our robot.
That is Crafty Things double knit yarn. Don't put it in front of my face.
Yarn nail ball of wool.
It is 100% acrylic. The shade is light grey. You get 330 metres in 100 grams. I asked Andrew to get me 6. How many have you brought through, Andrew?
5. And I don't know if I've bought 5 or bought 6 because the receipt was at the top of the bag. The receipt is now currently sitting below my telly. So I'm thinking a ball's falling out. I'm hoping a ball's falling out in my room and not at work. Because if it's happened there and not been spotted, I'm down a ball of wool.
And I will be requiring them to replace it.
Or I've only bought 5. That is a possibility.
I'm going with a lot. The totals are done in the assumption that there is definitely 6 and not only 5. And it's 600 grams in 1,980 metres.
This is really squishy.
It is really, really soft. Can you stop squishing it?
I'm just so surprised it's so squishy.
The next one is, again, so crafty. No, it's no, because that's Aldi. Crafty Things.
They're all the same basically.
Double knit yarn, and that one is burnt orange. Again, it is 330 metres and 100 grams, and it's 100% acrylic. I asked for 3.
You got 3.
I did get 3, and that is 300 grams or 990 metres. And the last one is Crafty Things double knit yarn, and it's no that red.
No, it's more of a
It's very a letterbox red,
yeah,
as opposed to fluorescent.
there.
Aye,
That's more like
that's
that.
better.
So it's anything you. Well, I mean, because even like if you put it up to the light, you
put
don't
it
get
up,
it.
The
If you
camera
put it-
blows it out
yeah.
a lot. It is mere.
If you
that colour.
pop it up to the light, it goes more magenta.
Aye. where has I got to? Again, that was 300 grams and 990 metres. So Andrew has added 1,200 grams to my stash, or 3,960 metres.
Let me rephrase that. She has added, because she was the one that asked for it. I was just going to get her loads of chocolate, maybe a gift of some sort.
I like that, a gift of some sort.
Well, at my work, there's wee mothering keychains that came in like Friday, 2 days before Mother's Day, when most folk have bought their stuff. How useful is that?
Very useful for the folk that haven't bothered their backsides to go get their mother a present.
I was leaving it later so I could use all my money for you, and then get paid as much, but still bought you stuff.
You did still buy me my yarn, so thank you very much.
It's fine, I used my discount.
It didn't cost me that much.
So maybe you might have got a ball free. The one that's probably the one that's missing. That's
the
free.
one that's missing. As soon as you got that for free, I'll just keep it. So thank you very much, Andrew, for my present. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
And thank you to Raylene. Raylene does sell her bags on Facebook, because I forgot to say, because I got a little bit excited. Again, I'll leave the link to Raylene's shop in the show notes, and I'll also leave them down below in the description box. Raylene's bags are stunning.
Yeah.
I would also like to thank Raylene for the custom order that she did for us. They are gorgeous, and they will be future prizes once we get the finger out the backside. It's you.
So, and the going out, they're all mine. No, I didn't finish anything this week. It's stuff that I forgot to bring.
Yes.
So the first of which is my face cloth, which is surprisingly the size of my face. It took me so many attempts to get it this size, and it's not as rectangular as I thought it was going to be. So, I've made a face mask.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So this is my face cloth. I'm using Lily's Sugar and Cream, shade number 01042, which is Overcast, which is a nice light grey. It is 100% cotton. You get 110 metres and 71 grams. And I used a 4.5 Knit Pro Symphony straight needle to make it, and I keep holding it off the centre of the screen. So I've used maths 72.38 metres, which is 47 grams. Did you wash this?
Yes.
That's why it smells not nice. Should I should put smells nice and not smells like
Decomposing bodies.
it didn't smell like decomposing bodies.
What?
This it didn't smell like decomposing bodies.
It does or it doesn't?
It doesn't.
Because I was going to say.
It smells floral.
Oh, I meant to say, I need you to get me more wool wash.
My work does not say wash.
Oh, you don't work for Home Bargain, B&MD.
Yep. My next one, Mother, that I request an apology for. Is it or is it not the start who? The start who? Do.
No, it's not. And I know what you're about to say because I just looked and noticed that I've missed it. I don't care.
To be fair, it could be right down there and it would still be read out wrong. Is my Star Stitch Cushion 2. Why didn't it you?
It's not even finished. The knitting's done.
The knitting's done.
Right, the knitting's done.
It's not been
Finished.
stitched. I've not
Sewn
stitched
up.
one of the bottoms. I think I'm going to struggle with how tightly. This side seems to have cast off opposed to this one. It's kind of tighter. But it's knitting wise done. So therefore, I'm done with this.
Andrew will never ever knit that pattern ever again.
Probably not. Probably not.
No.
It was an alright pattern, but I think it was a swap them and changing it confusing my brain. So this is using the Knit and Purl baby yarn from Aldi's. It is a chunky and it's in the colourway of Dove. Doesn't have
Speak with that over your mouth.
Don't think it's got a shade number or batch number.
No.
Just Dove. It is 100% polyester. You get 95 metres and 100 grams. And I used... Oh yeah, this... I was thinking of something else. Yes, it was done on an 8mm higher steel on a 32-inch circular, if I remember correctly, which...
Yeah.
I am. And I've used, in total, 195.7 metres, so 260 grams. It's done. So that is my going out.
This year, my goal is to craft 26,000 metres. At the beginning of the week, I had crafted 4,677.38 metres.
Mm-hmm.
I have not finished anything this week.
Way.
So my total still remains at 4,677.38 metres. I am desperately trying not to buy any yarn this year, with the exception of a monthly advent from My Yarny Corner and the My Yarny Corner Mystery Sock Club. As I keep saying, they don't count as stash, they're ornaments. Until I eventually use them, then they become stash.
And only after they're on the completed project.
Yes. So at the beginning of the week, I had added 2,920 metres, and Andrew's little purchase has added another 3,960 metres, which brings my total to 6,880 metres.
Woo! That's a lot of woo.
Woohoo! No, see, comparing it to last year.
Yeah, that's not actually well.
To target, I have 21,322.62 metres. I'm not worried. Yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Possibly. I'm not going to run through what I've crocheted and knitted because that hasn't changed, and my Ravelry project challenge is still sitting at 6 projects, which is 20%.
Ooh.
Your turn.
Because I actually get to do it this week. Woo! My goal is...
With stuff that he's actually finished.
It was
Woohoo!
finished.
You're a liar. Who lies?
My goal for this year is to craft? Yes. I'm just going to leave it and move on. 1,000 metres. My previous outgoing was 126.4 metres.
0.04 metres.
0.04 metres. I used 260.08 metres. So that's a total of 394.12 metres. Woo! So much woo. Previously incoming is nothing. Previously added is nothing. So total coming in is nothing. So to target, I am 605. I was about to say pounds. Has to be my brain thinking I'm working. 605.88 meters. So not far.
You don't have that much to go.
Another blanket, and I'll be there.
Yep.
I think. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But do I want to sit and do a blanket? Probably not. Knitting in total, I've knitted 394.12 metres. All I'm really doing at the moment is knitting. Because the only other thing I can do is knitting and crochet. But then that means my mum has to give me are very expensive.
And that will not be happening.
It's okay when I was in the house. I don't think she'd let me have them outside the house.
No.
So in the Ravelry Project Challenge, I chose to do 6 projects, and in 2022, I've done 4. Woo! So I'm 67% of the way through. I may actually make it this year, he says.
Can I make a suggestion that you up that total?
I will do it. Like, if I'm sitting there at like 88%, I'll up it. But I don't knit as
I'm
much.
upping it to 8. We're in March, and you've done 4.
I have one project. I have currently 2 projects on the go.
Right, so you can safely up it to 8.
Right. Okay, I see how you
Bearing in mind, I told you to have it at 12, and you told me no.
Because I tried that last year. I was like, I'll give myself enough time to do 2-month project.
No, you didn't. You says I should manage a project a month. No.
That's not how I work.
That's not how I roll. My first whip. So I'm just waiting on it now.
Just a wee whip.
Is the basic socks with integrated heel by Albina McLaughlin. It is pathetic. I've got myself I'll literally just put it in the bag and I've managed to get myself all tangled. I have absolutely no idea where I was last week.
You hadn't started them.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Even better, I've done loads.
Because I made a mistake and had to rip them out. Thursday night.
That's right, I hadn't even started them.
Wednesday
I've done
night.
Hunters. It's great. Right, so hadn't even started that because I actually thought that I'd already finished one sock and I was like, oh, that's pathetic. Right, so hadn't started it. I've done the cuff and I think it was about 8 rounds of stockinette on the leg. My goal had been, now, nobody noticed, but last week I did say that I wanted to complete the ribbon on both socks and 2 inches on the foot for a cuff down sock.
Take it that's not possible.
Well, that's some amount of knitting. If I wanted to get the ribbon finished plus get 2 inches done on the foot, I would have to do the entire leg, the heel, and then 2 inches. It's like that was going to happen.
If you do 2 inches of like the... Because you're doing what? You're starting top down, going working down?
Normally I do toe up, right? So I would do the toe wedge.
So therefore that would
and
give you 2
then 2
inches.
inches on the foot.
So I'm getting like practically
so you're
like...
doing them, I'm doing them that way. Rather than doing, say that was a toe.
Aye, so...
Rather than doing the toe, then the foot, I'm doing the cuff, then the leg, then the heel, then the foot, then the toe.
So yes, man, that is a lot of... So basically you're trying to knit me thigh highs. Is that how you are going into it?
I don't even have an excuse. Modifications, absolutely none. I'm following the pattern as it's written. These have 5-inch legs. Are you fine with 5 inches, or are you needing them a bit longer?
I don't know how big 5 inches is. So you're seeing it.
I am saying.
I was like, I don't know how long. But Mum, I was like, I don't know how long 5 meters is.
5 inches.
5 inches is. No, that should be fine. So I don't like them going too far up. Because if I wear boots, like I can't wear boot socks from those boot hangs because they cut the circulation off.
I'm trying to see if I've got Rayleen's card.
That is really nice.
That is a really, really pretty card. I love that card.
Did you steal my card?
I may actually have stole your. I may actually have stole your card. So sure, mine. That's where it would come to on your heel, right? So you're talking about there.
Maybe a wee bit bigger.
There's 6 inches.
Just don't want it I don't want it to be the length of a boot sock, but I don't want it to just sit above my ankle. I want it to kind of be halfway, like.
Well, you want to bear in mind.
Kind of something like that, where it's no too far up. Like
you'll probably think that's 5 inches then.
To the bottom of my heel. Or top of my heel.
No, 100% sure, because you've got the integrated heel to put on it.
Then it would be fair.
So do the 5.
5.5.
Do the 5, then put the heel in.
Because with a bit, yeah, that should make it, yeah. How? That's not an appropriate 5 inches all you need for a sock.
I am using Poplar Yarn Company in shade Splattered Ink. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 425 metres and 100 grams. I am using a 2.25mm higher sharp. Ow, Darwin. And it is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. At the moment, I am doing the cuffs consecutively. I will get the second sock up to where the first sock is, and I'll just magic loop them.
Gonna magic loop this sock, yeah.
Okay. My next whip is Krabby Pants cardigan.
Woo.
I had put 5 inches on this. Do you know how heartbreaking it was to rip it back?
I would have just left it.
This is where I was last week. This is Great Love by Anka's Trick. I am not making any modifications. I am doing it as the pattern is written. This, wait a minute to find the front. There, it's there. This is where I was last week. I had done 5 inches. I have currently got back. I've done 2 inches. It's going great guns. There is the front pattern. This is the pattern on the inside, which I prefer. I think that'd be nice on the outside. Do you think that'd be nicer on the outside?
I don't know. I think both patterns are the same.
Love it. I have marked where I have to decrease down to. So I have to go from here to here. I've done 4 decreases so far. I'm just getting in a mess. I am doing size 6, which is an extra large. It's 146 centimetres or 57.5 inches. I am using, I don't have a ball band. I am using So Crafty Aran yarn in shade Elephant. It is a 75% acrylic, 25% wool. You get 800 metres and 400 grams. And I'm using a 4mm high sharp. My goal is to put the other 3 inches back on. I don't see it being a major issue because I can read it. I can read the pattern now. So I am happy. I'm going to stick that in because I'm going to need it for that. This is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. If there is anywhere else you can get the pattern, I will link it in the show notes. Have you felt it?
It's like proper canvas.
I know. It's ace.
Is it me?
It is you.
You think so? So my first whip.
How come you get two?
Because I've got two whips. You get whip. It's my. I've not worked on any of these because I'll admit this first off because I was lazy last week.
It wasn't that he was lazy. Let's put the blame where it belongs. Andrew was needing to go home and we were needing to take pictures. So what I'd said to him was, you leave them here and come back on Tuesday. No, I was to drop them off to you on Tuesday.
Well, to be fair, on Tuesday you did get hospitalised, so you have an excuse.
I have an excuse, and it was proper hospitalised.
Yeah, it wasn't like...
There was a 999 ambulance phone with the doctor. I could no longer show my face in the doctor's surgery because when I phoned up for my blood test, they were like, oh, how are you feeling? You didn't look very well on Tuesday. And I was like, cheers, I'll just come in through the back door then, shall I?
They don't want to be like, oh no, she's fine, then you collapse.
No, it wasn't. Admission is stupid and take me in. Because they're like, well, no, that sounds like a heart attack. She's like, she's not having a heart attack.
Aye. We know.
I know for a fact she's not having a heart attack.
I took her blood pressure. So, this is my garter baby blanket. It is an unknown DK from the stash that Raylan gave me. I've still not identified it because I've still yet to look for the full ball with probably the ball
sit
band.
Back, you're hanging at school.
I'm using 4.5 Knit Pro Symphony straights.
Is your goal now going to be to finish that ball?
Yes. Well, yeah, because by the time I get this back, which will be Monday, I've got a full.
Well,
full
that you can take
with
away because I don't need to take a picture of that because that hasn't had any work put on it at all.
Good point.
So that can go home with you, and I'll keep a hold of your other whip. Because all that was the week before was
2 balls.
it was a ball.
So my goal is to finish this ball. I will show you the ball. It's not much. To be fair, I'm off for a few days, so I can't really. Normally, when I go on holidays, when I'm off on holiday, I give myself the first day to basically sleep.
But you could take that with you though.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So you should get worked on. It should be finished. If not, I should be near the end of the ball, but it should be finished. A full week working on it. I'm saying it's going to be done.
I would get yourself to the end of the ball.
Especially then, that's when I realised that I'll do it. Look for the ball and be like, yeah, I don't have another one. Really, what one was that? I'm even thinking like I might not need another ball of this.
No.
I'm thinking I should get enough length because I don't want it to be too long. It's just a miscellaneous blanket. Don't know what I'm using it for yet.
For his rat babies.
For my rat babies. And then I'm going to make them tiny individual ones. And little scarves.
You're not making the rat scarves.
No.
They're strung with themselves.
I've not
put your other project in.
Nope. The project is not on Ravelry because I wouldn't even say it's in here. It's not. It's anywhere. I'm just knitting. Just knitting. Till I give up. Till I'm done. But mostly
till
as a blanket. Till I get bored. I was kind of thinking like if I just stop this, or if I leave it a bit longer, I could just wrap it around and make some sort of really long fold over cowl or something. I don't know. But no, it's going to be a blanket and I'm rambling.
Yes, for somebody who's just after saying we need to hurry this up. Oh yeah, you were wanting me to wash that.
I'm putting it in this bag. It's a bigger bag than it needs to be in, but I need that bag washed.
It was a bit tight in here.
I don't know, what is this project called, Mum?
This is, apologies, I forgot to put it, show me. This is the Sockhead Cowl by Kellen Clue.
Oh, I've done that one before.
Yes, I have also, can you check what size needle that is?
Yeah, you're asking. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 on a...
It's a 24
inch cord, yeah.
24 inch cord. I'll give you the 3mm and the 16 inch cord. You do that for... You've got the part now.
But I don't need 2 needles.
You do, because you do the ribbon and a smaller size needle.
I don't think I did the socket cowl.
You did.
The cowl I have didn't have ribbon.
Oh no, you've not done a socket cowl, you done the uni cowl.
I did the uni cowl.
It was me that done the socket cowl.
Yes.
That is 2x2 rib.
This is going to be my first ribbing.
No, because you actually didn't do the ribbon on sock, did you?
I never got that far. I barely got up the leg.
It's 2x2 rib.
Something
if
new.
If you have any problems, give me a shout.
Don't rip it out, leave it alone.
Yes.
Don't rage quit on a Zoom thing. I can fix this when you really can't. Not. Yarn is, I don't know. You need to say that.
It is Scapia's Invicta Extra. It is a 75% virgin wool, 25% nylon. You get 210 metres and 50 grams. Yeah, it's actually working up quite nice. We would like we're doing sometimes.
Yes, I know, but it's the fact that you have 3 projects.
No, I have 2, so shut your face. Shut your face. My next whip in my cottage number 9 bag. I love that bag. And it matches the project. This is what I am calling the Bridge Before Home cowl. This is where I was last week. I have done all of about 5 stitches. 5 rows.
I was going to say, I think you've done more than 5 stitches.
5 rows. I am doing the ribbon on I think it's a 2.25. It's a 2.25. Unfortunately, the sock needles for higher don't have 16-inch cords, so I'm having to do it on a 32, and
why don't you have
it doesn't come with a 16-inch cord.
Why?
I don't know. I don't have a 16-inch cord in the sock set. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the travelling cable method, which is I'll pull everything round and then knit on it that way, and I've got that, and I can get round to the other end before I've made a mess of this as well. I can get the whole circumference done on the one pass. I do have to pull the back of the project round as I work round, but it's fine. It's only for 4 inches, and then I can move on to think my plan's going to be, rather than doing it in a 3mm needle, I'm going to do it on a 2.75, and then I'll just block it out.
Is that because I have your 3mm needle?
No, I've got a spare 3mm needle, but I want to do it slightly...
Oh, you don't want to copy me, is that how you want to be different?
Oh, that's going to be different because mine's got a pattern on it.
Mine will have a pattern. It'll be the
the bridge. I'll be taking the pattern from the Bridge Before Home socks by Angela McGowan. who is Angela from Knitting on the Farm. I'll stick a picture in the socks. I'm taking the lace pattern from there and matching it with a sock head cowl by Kelly McClure.
Ta-da.
Da-da. I am using Knit Picks Felice. The shade River Rock. It is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get, I can't remember, 199 metres per 50 grams. The plan for this is to get some more work done on the ribbon. I think I'd done 2 inches. No, I've not. I've done 1.25 inches. So I'm just going to go for next week is to complete the ribbon. That's my plan, and I'm going to try and stick to it. Hopefully.
Ooh.
My final whip.
Don't know if that was a whip more breaking glass, but
is the Muscle Bra by Isolde Teague. This has seen a lot more work than what I'd put on anything else. This is where I was last week. I have put on a fair wee chunk. What?
Isn't that quite big for a hat?
No. It's going to get tucked inside out. So you move that inside and then it's got to fold up.
Right, but still that's like... You'd have to fold up twice, would you not?
No.
Oh, do you seal the top then?
Right. And then you'll eventually fold it up like that.
So do you end up with 2 ends then?
Yeah.
Or is that like...
You start off doing the bottom, right?
Right.
And then you knit X amount of inches. And once you get to the size that states in the pattern, you then do that
Decrease.
up here.
And then
right?
you just like fold the other one in.
Then you put
right.
one end inside the other, and then you can fold it up into your hat. So
Magic. Witchcraft.
yes, I am using Drops Fable in shade 913, which is winter. Again, this is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get 205 metres and 50 grams. It's coming on. That's a paid for pattern on Ravelry. The Bridge Before Home socks are a paid for pattern on Ravelry, and the sock head cowl is free on Ravelry.
Most of my mum's patterns are paid for on Ravelry. Most of mine, if
Are
I don't
made up in
say,
his head.
assume I make them up.
He makes them up as he goes along.
Apart from my cowl.
Habitation throw.
Cowl and habitation throw.
The unicow and the habitation
Yeah.
throw.
And this one is on Ravelry. Paid for or free?
Free.
So yes, I've in my full time done what, 3?
No, because StashSmash cushions were a part.
Yeah, but technically not paid for. No, I'm talking about ones on Ravelry and not just like Back a Ball Band or like I went rogue. Or because I don't want to look at patterns. I go,
Habitation
I'll do it
throw.
myself.
Unicow. Raffles hat. You keep forgetting about the Raffles hat. That was a pattern.
References.
I do think that's actually free though. I don't think it's a paid for pattern.
My scarf. My first knit. The scarf thing I did. Wrote the different knit things. That was a pattern, I'm sure.
What, the Tunisian one that wasn't knit at all?
The like bluey one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll send you it. I'm sure that was knit. Or maybe it wasn't. I have no idea.
I thought that was Tunisian crochet. The blue one.
Maybe it was.
Because all your knitting's been in grey. And varying shades of grey.
I don't like it to be all like sparkling colourful.
That is our content for this week. You're off on holiday this week?
I'm off from Monday to Monday. Woo.
And Mr. Bart's off this week. If you natters are 8 PM British summertime, it's British summertime next week. So happy.
Oh, tell me about it.
And 11 AM on a Friday. If you'd like to join, contact me on Instagram and we will add you to the group and you will get room passcodes and room IDs and passcodes. Coming up this week, Ryan and I have an appointment on Wednesday. Is he trying to eat that plastic again?
Yeah, he's looking at me like he's hurt that I've like slapped him in the face. Sorry, no.
It's alright, we'll just climb up there and start eating it. And that's about it. No really got anything planned for next week.
I should be on both natters. So our beers will decrease. People will run, screaming.
Come Wednesday, it'll only be me and Andrew on that natter. Are you doing Monday's one then?
Could do, yeah. What time's that?
Monday's one's 11 on a Thursday morning and...
Yeah, because by then I should be...
5 o'clock on Thursday night.
Yeah.
You don't have to do both.
I should be able to make one of them. I'll definitely be able to make the night one. I'm not going to say I'll be able to do the morning one because now time, but I'm probably
He's not going to be a week,
no.
Let's be honest.
I will probably go on the one
so
at
you're
5.
only doing 1 hours this week? Because
no,
let's face
I'll try
it.
do the other one. I should get to. I should try getting to the morning one on Mondays.
Because you'll see Lorna.
Should be able to get to that. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have just woke up, but
You'll still be in bed.
But, sorry, what time's that? Where am I?
I'm not feeling well. Is there anything else? I don't think so.
No, there is not.
So that is everything. We hope you have a very, very crafty week and we will see you back here again next week. Bye. Hi and welcome to episode 57 of the Arya Bark Podcast. Give me that.
Doing ASMR.
Hi and you're kicking the table.
I'm trying to like shake you as we're not shaking my hands. I have the force. Sorry.
I'm going to hit you with some force.
Please do, you may knock some sense into me.
Oh, Andrew Foley.